There we go.
Nice.
Hey, welcome to Echo's Friday Night Live stream. I don't know where Echo is. I've texted him, I've called him, so hopefully he'll show up here in a few. Texas Ice. Okay, now I didn't recognize that name for a minute.
Should be using it, because if anyone thinks that this energy is not going to be used around the world, they're wrong. And again, I
Who's
go back
doing a live stream?
what
What
What's going
channel
on,
is it?
Critter?
Hey, man.
It's cold.
It's warm here in Georgia, which is weird.
Degrees here.
Our weather just turned to crap again too. We're getting snow again.
It's actually not tonight. Saturday night, 21 degrees. Hard freeze, which is strange. But
Even the
Yeah,
dog
bring-
don't wanna go outside for very long.
you work on your cart today?
Nope.
No working on it?
Bad.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask, hey, Lowballing, if you're out there, you want a link, brother? I mentioned to you a while back about coming on my show, but if you want to come in here and talk with us a little bit, you're welcome to. Let me see. Go up and see who all's here. I'm here. Chris is here. It looked like Echo was here, and I was typing under Echo's name because I'd forgot I had admin rights to start a show. Now, I looked up and I said, why's Echo making a comment? And I realized it was me. Oh, boy. Yeah, Lowballing's here outdoors. Good to see you, Lowballing. Was here. Andy79Z28. He'll be back about 10 minutes. Uncle John, Walter Hurtnick. Appreciate you guys dropping in. I don't know what's going on with Echo, unless he's having a sugar crashing or going high on sugar or whatever you call it, snorting sugar. Something's wrong with him, or something's went behind. I've called him, no answer, and I've texted him, no answer. So I don't know what's happening.
You must have got something.
But I thought we'd go ahead and me and Chris just start the show, bring a few people in. There goes Critter. That my father used to be in a wheelchair. Of course, he didn't have electric ones back then. He had big arms too, boy, doing that, most of his life.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, he'd go up hills and stuff, and he was strong, upper body strength. He may be getting coffee. I think he was drinking too much today on the coffee chat. Excuse me, guys. Almost got the laughing there. Yeah, Andy's got a new camera, so may send him a link too. What does Lowballin say? He did no response. Yeah, let's go back to. We'll talk about this and that. Chris, tell me about that. Can you put that GoPro 9 on your hat like you do, or is it too heavy or too big?
No, you can.
It's
just so. Here's the reason I got 2 GoPros. So I started out with the 8 because I bought it when when I bought the 8. That was the best one they had out at the time. And then when the 9 came out, because the downfall to the 8 is the battery life. It'll you'll get about double the battery out of the 9 than what you get out of the 8. So when the 9 came out, I went and got the 9, and then the 8 wasn't getting used as much. So, but the reason I like using it, since I have the 8, that's why I like using it on my hat, because it's a lot lighter than the 9. But no, all your GoPro accessories will work with any GoPro. At least I know from 7 on to 10. So they all use the same mounting system. You want me to go grab one? I'll show you. Hold on 1 second. Let me stop the camera.
You want a link, Andy? Yeah, I was just sending out emails showing that I didn't know if you wanted to come on the panel tonight for sure. Hang on, we'll bring you on. Like I said, Echo's missing in action. I don't know what's happened to him. I just thought I'd go ahead. He didn't tell me to, but I just thought I'd go ahead and start a show. And, I was actually sleepy. I should have just laid down and took a nap. I don't know why I was sleepy. Let's see. Hang on here. Krill will blow you up, man.
All right, so this is the 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't obviously show you my 9 because that's what I'm using to be on here with. But so if you look on the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
you got these 2 ears that flip out.
Yeah.
And these, then you on any of your mounts, there's 3 of these, whatever you want to call them, these tabs. They slide down, and I don't have one of them laying around either. But then there's a little threaded rod that goes through here. So you can use any GoPro with any mount.
Right.
But there's nothing wrong with the 8. It's a good camera. It's still 4K, but it's just battery life's pretty crappy on it.
So it's not
compared to the
4K.
9.
It's not 4K, Chris.
Yeah, the 8 is.
Oh, okay. Now, how do you put it on your hat? Through sticky mount or clip? How's it?
No,
Like a band.
well, here I can go get that too.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hat, that
Because I'm interested in this. I got a bunch of accessories here, but I've never used them. Guns and Barbecues with us, Dale Pogue. Appreciate you dropping in, Dale. Reloader762 joined us. Andy, we'll get you a link here in a minute, brother. Michael Hurtnick's with us. Good to see you, Michael. Uncle John, of course. He switched to Scotch. Okay. This is some questions, guys, I had for Chris in text the past week or so. I'm looking at GoPros.
I'm a Chinese Rambo now.
Do what now, Critter?
So I'm a Chinese Rambo. I got me a knife today. Made in China.
Okay. Me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow.
Like $24. And I'm like, okay. And I got it and it says made in China. I'm like, oh, well, okay, that's
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I brought you all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
All right, so here's the hat mount.
Okay.
Now this one,
Okay.
just flat on the bottom, and then it screws right here.
Oh, okay.
So you take your GoPro.
Interesting. I don't have that mount,
Okay.
apparently.
Take your GoPro, slide it in there like that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your, these are all universal.
Mm-hmm. I got some of them.
And then that just tightens down.
Cool.
And that's what it,
Mm-hmm.
then you can, they got one like this. This one just has the alligator clip.
Oh, okay.
All that
Put this on.
comes with that one GoPro.
Yeah. So you can put this on any hat or anything you can put that clip on, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Picatinny mount. So you mount it on your gun.
Oh, wow.
And then it comes with an extra rail on top. So if you want to put something else up here, you can. And
Cool.
grab the
Interesting.
so this is all universal too. So this just slides in,
Mm-hmm.
threads in, that tightens the camera down. And then these are your best friends right here. These will go on any tripod.
Mm-hmm. I've got them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I buy these like in 5 and 6 packs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's all kinds of different ones. But like I said, all the GoPros have this mounting system.
Okay.
Now, where it gets the stuff that's not universal, this is what your mod is. This is what we were talking about on your guys' chat last night. So
Yeah.
you open this up. You take your door, which this is for the 9. This isn't for the 8, but the door comes off here. And they make this mod for the 8 too, but then your camera slides in there. And if you look, There's your USB-C port.
Right.
That camera has it right there. And that'll slide in. Which I'm not going to do it on this because it's not for it. So under here, this is your windscreen.
I want to ask you, I was watching a video today, and the guy said the Media Mod external mic is not as good as they say a little shotgun mic would be.
It's
an
not.
improvement.
It's not, but if you're outside and you're in windy conditions, this comes in pretty handy. Okay. And you got your mount. You got your hot shoe mount right here. And one on this side. And then in the back, you have all your. This is where you plug in your external mics. Having a hard time getting right there. And then you got another port here. So these are. Now the other thing too is you got to keep in mind when you put the GoPro in the mod, the GoPro is no longer waterproof.
Right. Yeah, actually, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
There's no longer
video.
It's not waterproof anymore once you put it inside the mod.
That thing's $80.
So that mod keeps it watertight?
No, the GoPro already is waterproof, but if you put it in here, it's not waterproof anymore.
Yeah, backwards. Okay.
Is that because the USB-C plugs into it, or that adapter on the side causes it to leak?
So like your GoPro, this is your cover. And once you snap that back on there and lock it down, it's now waterproof.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've used it in the rain many times. It's definitely waterproof.
Now I want to ask you another question. How are you live streaming with a 9? What do you use for that setup to be able to sit there and live stream like this?
Okay, now that's a whole other question.
I've been curious about that for a while.
Why don't you have to go, and when you asked me about that the other night, you said, I don't think you can use the 8 to live stream. I think you have to have the 9 or the 10. But you can go on GoPro's website, and they have the app that you download to your computer that once you put that on your computer, then the GoPro, then when you plug the GoPro in, and you just use a regular USB-C cord, just like this, you can go USB to C from your computer.
Right.
Then when you log into StreamYard, it'll recognize your GoPro camera.
Oh, okay.
So you can switch back and forth. Like when I log into StreamYard, it'll give me the option to use the webcam on my laptop or use the webcam on my GoPro.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense. So the live stream out. So then I've already researched how I can hook my mic system up with the GoPro, and that's by a XLR adapter. It's $19.99.
Okay.
To be able to, because where you got a USB probably, right? Mic system.
Right.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the Yeti. I got the blue mic.
Yeah. I got this XLR dynamic mic, so I'd have to buy a $120 unit plus the GoPro to stream live on it. So it tells me what I thought I knew. I was kind of thinking.
But I'm running all my stuff separate. So I've got my GoPro's plugged into one USB port and my microphone's plugged into another. So
right. It streams the old models. You know how they used to be grainy, and you see on YouTube auto reloading rooms. Yours don't look to be grainy unless you got an awful lot of light in that room.
I do, and that's the other thing. I got a light right above my head shining down.
Right.
So I'm not a big fan of using GoPros indoors. Like if I did a video like where I'd go into a gun store and I was going to do like a gun store tour video or whatever, I would switch back to my phone and a gimbal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they still have low light. They're not as sensitive low light.
Right.
Sensors aren't that. Yeah, great.
But now if you're using the mod, then you can add a light to your GoPro then.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I've seen that. Interesting. Hang on, guys. Let me text Echo again. Either he's had a problem or he's.
But when I first I got what you were saying too. And when I first was looking into using my GoPro as a webcam, they made it sound like it was super difficult. You had to go through this and enable that and everything. But now GoPro has they have the app on their website now to do it.
Okay.
Now the only thing is with mine, now when I plug it in, I have AVG will boot it, it kicks it out, my antivirus. And I just have to go in there and check mark it that it's allowed to use the GoPro for a webcam. It only takes a second, but
okay. Okay, yeah, I got a good picture of it now. I know what you're doing. Let me call David, see if he answers the phone again, guys. We probably won't run a long show here, but he don't even know. He may not even know I'm running a show.
Hello?
Hey, where are you at?
Oh, fuck.
You forgot your own. I started your stream for you. We're back here. We're running live.
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay, man.
Bye.
Oh, he must have been asleep. Sure you heard that. Oh, boy. I got sleepy. I don't know why I did. Went and got me something to eat after that coffee thing today, and I ran it a lot longer than I wanted to, and I went and laid down. I said, God, I'm sleepy. You never notice that when you don't want to sleep, you're sleepy? Then when you want to sleep, you're not sleepy.
mm-hmm.
Go figure. That's
Well,
why
3 hours a night.
I had a roommate years ago. He used to sleep like an hour or two at a time, and he was up 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning outside sitting all night long. That's all he did. He was.
I go to sleep, but that's not good for your diabetes.
Heck, I don't know why I'm sleeping. I slept till I didn't go to bed about 3:30 or 4 in the morning, but I slept about noon. And I think I got up and let Blue out. Yeah, I did, and then turned around and fell back asleep. And then, oh gosh, I just don't like. I didn't want to sleep all day today again.
AR had. I think Echo had he must have had a coffee crash, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty lit up with that coffee.
Yeah, he was talking, and I started to mute him a time or two. But coffee does me the same way, especially me. I'm sensitive to it.
When I was in the Army in Germany, that's the only time I tried to drink some coffee. I tried.
I'm not a coffee drinker.
No, I'm not.
I've never been either, really. I started drinking coffee in 2003, salesman. And I did a little, occasionally in the winter. It always made me nauseous. Didn't like it. Made me kind of edgy. And
I love the smell of it.
Yeah. I love it on cold days, though, now.
It's damn bitter.
Let me put Echo. Hang on, Echo. I'll throw you in there. There you go, man.
There he is.
Ola's.
Hey, man.
Coffee crash.
Yeah.
I started to lay down and take a nap. and I figured you were going to be behind the backside.
Well, it didn't work out too bad with you being asleep. We tried. I think we got AR off to a good start. I showed him all the GoPro stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on with the GoPro with the 8 and 9? I'm interested. Is the 9 just a little heavy, Chris?
Yeah, it's bigger. They upped the case size on them when they went to the 9. And the 10 and the 9 are the exact same size. The 8 is considerably smaller. It's not a big difference, but you can tell. If it's on the bill of your hat, you can tell when you got an 8 on or a 9. But the battery life on the 9 is so much better.
Quite a few
With those GoPros, do they have like an external or an internal battery, or do they have something you can wear like down on your belt to power it to lighten it a little bit?
No, they have an internal battery that you can take it out. You can either charge it in the GoPro with a USB cable, or they make a docking station where you can have a bunch of batteries charging at once. So I have 3 batteries for each camera.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'll probably get, the 9. Even though
Now
it's a
you
little
can
heavier.
plug in an external battery pack. Like you could have one out in the field. If the battery was getting low, you'd be able to plug it into one of those like USB charging packs, and you can charge it that way too. And
I got
run
one
it.
of those.
You can
I got
still
one of
run it
those.
even with the pack on it.
Ouch.
I got one that got a solar panel on it, a little small one,
Mm-hmm.
about the size of a cell phone. Don't know if the solar panel works on it, but I do know it charges. I charge it occasionally here. How long will the 9 battery last? What can you get out of the 9 battery, Chris?
I could get
Average.
about 2 solid hours of recording time out of it, I believe.
Okay.
It's not as fancy as a GoPro, but it's like $70.
What you got, Critter?
It's a 4K ultra hard HD Wi-Fi camera.
Oh, okay, more like a camcorder look like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works. I put my little
Uh-huh.
what am I thinking of? Where'd I put it? Oh, it's underneath here. You gotta take the little the thing off in order to make it work.
Do you have to have a capture card with it, or does it have the software and the?
Well, no, I have to use a come here, you. A little SD card in there, and it makes it easier to swap around. I'll have to jack it
I've
over
with
there.
it.
Come on, get in there. Damn hole back in there.
I got a Canon here, R50. R50 is probably about 8 years old, maybe a little older, and it's got a clean HDMI out. I checked today in the menu, so I just got to get the capture card, and I can put it in here and have a little bit better focus and probably a little bit better light than this Logitech. No, hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll have it maybe ordered from Amazon, and I'll quit using this Logitech, or I may just put the Logitech somewhere else in here, maybe overhead, and run it live stream that way and switch back and forth. When I do tech, I probably won't use it no more. And I hope to get the DSLR in time, or the GoPro 9. I'm gotta get some lights. If I get the lights, I probably could just run the GoPro 9 like you, Chris. Because with light, it definitely looks good.
It's just one of them ring lights up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, CW's got one, like a 10-inch last night.
Yeah, I think that's what that one is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mac man, if you pick that up tomorrow and you got questions, you know how to get a hold of me, so I can help you out.
Hang on, Andy. I'm gonna send you a link. He wanted a link. I forgot about it. Hold on a second. I sent to the right email this time. Bear with me.
I want to know who's doing the fashion makeup. That's what I want to know. Who's going to be doing the Hollywood makeup backstage tint experiments?
See.
Mac man, you can either take the SD card out of the GoPro and plug it into your computer, or you can just plug the GoPro in by a USB cable. I take the SD card out of it.
I can take the SD card out, and I bought this on Amazon. Let me show you. It's an adapter to plug the SD card into. And it also has the other, I don't know if it's C. It looks like a C. It don't look like a C, actually. It's a little bit smaller. I ordered this so I can put the SD card in here and do it and read it. Or I can just plug the camera up, right? You can plug the camera up direct, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. So you can get an adapter. I like the adapter because it's just easier. Get the adapter, throw the SD card in, and read it. and move the video over to Windows 10. I bought that a few years ago. I think you get them for $10, something like that, $8. Let's see the question here. Here's a fun battle question. Which would you rather have, velocity or impact? Hitting power of your choice of situation and go.
4570. The 405 grain butt bullet. I not only want to kill him, I want to kill whoever's behind him.
Yeah. Almost like the actor. Of course, he shot her right through the chest.
Goodly.
Actually, I think it did go through her and hit him. Yeah.
Well, actually went through two of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
What was that movie that the guy? It's not that old of a movie. It's probably come out in the last 3 or 4 years. Was it Wind River? Jeremy Renner uses a 4570 in that. It was an awesome movie.
I don't know.
I watched the interview. I don't know if you all seen it about a week ago, and the lady's husband that supposedly he met and told how much he loved her, and all this, right? Her husband did an interview. Boy, he said he was appalled at Alec Baldwin's interview. He said he takes no responsibility, blaming it like on something else. Can't never happen again. We got to happen again. Well, I guess not. You're the one that did it, you fool. And he said not happy with that dang interview watching Alec. So he's suing the hell out of him.
Oh, yeah.
And he just wrote him off after that interview when Alec Baldwin did that interview, because he said he showed no culpability. He like I didn't do it. It wasn't my fault. Well, yeah, it was.
The very least negligent homicide.
Yeah. And that's a shame but that's what you call about a Hollywood elite, though, like him. It's anti-gun on top of it.
He could get sued to the poorhouse, all of his money gone.
They may take a lot.
For 25 years.
He's definitely suing him with a civil suit.
If I had anything to do with that movie, professionally, I would sue him, because even if I was another actor, that just brings. Do you know how say you're a first time guy and this was your first time out, or first time lady, and this was your first movie? How would you like that tied to your first movie? That could just ruin your career if you were just getting started, because of his lack of responsibility and enough to wonder if the gun that you're using as you pointed at somebody and discharge it was actually live.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think him being ignorant too of guns, because he don't care for them. If he had known better, he would have checked the gun, but he didn't.
Boy, I got coffeeed out earlier today, gentlemen.
Yeah, we know.
I tell you what, old AR, he's a pusher. I'm just gonna start calling him what he is, the true thing, the pusher man. He had me jacked up this morning. I had drank a Starbucks coffee that was this big earlier this morning, like around 7, and then I drank 2 huge cups of coffee in this like little mason jar glass that I have after his show.
How close were you to pulling a Daffy Duck?
Man, I was laid out, dude, on the couch, and I was like, I'm having heart palpitations. I'm like, boy, I tell you what, I think I overdid the caffeine. And then the next thing I know, I just fell asleep, and I was like in a peaceful slumber until I hear my phone ring, and I'm like, oh, what's AR calling me for? And I'm like, Oh hell, the show. I'm like, oh my god.
I was asleep, almost fell asleep about an hour ago.
So is Andy coming on?
My internet's not worth a crap either tonight. So I started out on mine. You may have to take it over and restart it on it, and I may have to log out. Let yours run it. I checked. I actually contacted them this evening. We got an outage. That's why your even downloads a little low today. It's weird. When I have an outage, it doesn't affect me entirely. I still got some power, but I'm still able to watch TV. You know, and got weak downloads, but I can watch high def movies and everything, even with outages. It doesn't affect fiber optic typically, the fiber optic side. But it does affect it, but not to extreme. You know what I mean? Just only where I can't stream live some, and then my upload gets really weak, and then the download is also weak. Typically, I'll call them. Oh, we got an outage. I said, yeah, okay. It's either an outage. I said, well, I've been waiting for weeks for this thing to get repaired. I'm getting a little tired of it. You know, for your engineers, they need to get on the ball and find out what the crap's going on with this system.
Yeah, Mac man, you can use it on your hat. It's just a little heavier than the 8.
That's what I want to do, Chris, is get one and make some shooting videos. It just seems like a great camera for that. Like I said, I have the 3 Plus, but it's a old school crap. And, I got it connected. The battery's weak. I need a new battery for it, and I don't know if I want to put batteries into the old 3 Plus GoPro.
Yeah. I've still yet to have a battery go bad. I've heard of them going bad, but none of mine have yet.
This is real old though too. And, one battery went bad, I threw it away, and I'm recharging on another one, and it kind of runs down a little faster than normal. And,
Hey, Critter, have you tried loading any zinc bullets yet?
Do what now?
Have you tried loading zinc bullets yet?
Who?
Have you loaded any zinc bullets yet?
No, unless I'm
Okay.
already burned up with the lead.
I got me a nice package from Andy. So I didn't want to get them out of the box until I had them on my set up the cameras. So I did the unboxing video today, and now I'm itching to reload them.
I'm waiting actually for some nickel plated.
I did the unboxing video.
Then I'm gonna get that chrome stuff and make some long ranger bullets.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Andy.
hey man,
Boy,
There you
them
go,
bullets are nice, Andy.
Oh, you like them, huh?
Oh man. Yep.
Wait till you start shooting them.
I'm ready.
I'm going to have to go in business and start casting bullets for sale.
Yeah.
I love them. They shoot every one of the bullets that I sent you. You know, once work the load for it, they all shoot great.
Yeah, James Pollard, he said zinc shot great in my 300 blackout. I might talk to you a little bit, James. If you don't mind, maybe I can get with you through email or something, because I'm going to be using a lot of the ones he sent me for 300 blackout.
hey Mac, are you asking about accessories for the GoPro?
Mm.
I have to clarify that. You could.
I saw another one that was like, you spend $1,000, you get all kinds of accessories with it.
You know, if you get on, you can get on eBay, and they've got like these little zip up like cases that are just full of stuff for like $20-$30, and then half the stuff you're going to throw away, but there's a lot of good stuff in there.
That's what my daughter gave me. A bunch of generic stuff.
Yeah.
Bags of it. Oh, check out my look at my I just got it up temporary. Look at my look at my background Echo. I wish it was gray, but because it'd do better on the camera. See that brown Roman shade?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hung it up temporarily just to see what it would look like. Anyway. Makes the room look smaller. I hung it up with nails. I don't have the pieces that come with it. A guy gave 3 of those and one big gigantic gray one, over $1,000 worth of patio shade covers, man, or 800. It's up there real high. The only thing is the 3 brown ones don't have hardware, and I can't get the hardware to hang it, so I have to kind of rig it up.
All right, guys, I'm going to put a link up. You guys looking for these old manuals? There's actually a Google Drive out there that has most of them on it. So here comes the link.
I lost a few of those one night. I was downloading in a stream, and I think Echo remembers it.
Oh
And
yeah,
I didn't get all
that.
of them. Yeah. I mean, if I do it now, I probably won't. It might not have an effect if my download is good right now.
Yeah, that's a great link. I can't tell you how many things are on there. Stuff for shotgun, everything.
I've got a few of your stuff now on my hard drive. I did a 44 lineman book the other day. I forget where that came from. Let's see. There goes. Pause that.
Yeah, Lyman's got some old stuff that you can get. I've seen a couple of guys that have collections of the loading manuals and some of the older lineman stuff when the family was still alive before the crash. They had quite a few that were available, and a lot of it on cast lead.
I have to sign out because my drive is full. It won't let me take the new ones.
Thanks for putting that up, Andy. I just saved that onto my laptop.
I got to switch accounts so I can download some of them. Let me see. Okay, add another account.
I found that a few years ago. I've posted it many times. Highboy's website. I posted it's out there on there. Everybody went nuts when they first saw it. There's a lot of good stuff on it.
Oh man, download it.
Carrasco, Punt, Caputo, Collins, Cornhole, I should call him. Ernst, Graham, Grassley, all voted for gun control.
Yep, sounds like Grassley. I hate Google storage. They don't give you nothing but 15 gigs, and that's it.
Yeah, 15 gigs is not really that much.
No, and I'm trying to switch to another account so I can get this stuff. Let's see.
I got 2 laptops. The older version, the 6420 Dell.
Here we go.
I went downstairs to get a drink and I didn't come up with it.
It went MIA on you, Andy. Somewhere you sat that thing down.
Anyway, I'm loading up what they call the Linux Mint Synonym 20.3.
I was able to download some of it to my PC.
Oh, I've been at it all damn day. I got an old Toshiba laptop. It's a year or 2 old. I got it on a discount from Walmart, like $125 or $200, I think. Anyway, somewhere in there. Well, the Windows always starts up slow, so I was gonna, instead of screwing around the hard drive, I ordered another one. It was like $40. I'm gonna stick that in there, put Linux on it, see how fast it works. Dang, it takes a long time to do this stuff.
Got Lyman 48. Okay, I got some of this stuff. Let's see. Works on the desktop here. Oh yeah, yeah. I downloaded some of it. Got it twice.
Yeah, I'll just transfer that stuff over from that drive to my drive later. I'll have it.
That's what I was gonna try to do, and my drive's full, so I had to download it straight on my PC.
I think I've got. I can't remember how much space I got. I know I pay for. I think I pay for that Google Drive.
Can't you just use a USB? How many
Midway.
gigs of material is it?
You could download it onto your computer, convert it to PDF, and then save it all on a separate thumb drive.
Holy crap. I just realized something.
What happened?
There's a lot of stuff on here. Download
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
crap, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, Andy's got a pack of it, of those files.
Here's one called The Handbook of Commercial Bullet Casting. That's it. I didn't have that one.
That's not my Google space. That's somebody else's. It's been up there for quite a while.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's part of your link, though, right?
Well, I just put the link up there. That's just the link to the guy's Google Drive. He's got it open for everyone to see.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, you'd be nice.
Yeah, I got a lot of other stuff. I got the precision. I think I got precision rifle somewhere. I'd have to look at it, though. See.
Salacious.
There's a lot of other, there's a lot of old manuals on there. So, you can search back in time and look at some of the old loads from 50 years ago.
I think I got some on my Google Drive, too, plus the ones I just downloaded on the desktop. There's supposed to be somewhere on my computer besides the Google Drive. I have to go in there and look for it. I don't know where they are right now. They're somewhere on my hard drive. Uncle Jim with us. Tactical Fud with us. Good to see you guys. 4x4 jumped in. Reloader 762 come in. Appreciate you guys dropping by. Drew Bradley. G Wells, Vanessa. Hey, Vanessa. Didn't see her last night.
Yeah, looks like everybody's here. Basically, what I was just going to cover was I'm going to be breaking down my entire shop for getting ready to package it up and everything. So basically, my channel's going to be on pause for a little bit. And, I may be in on a live stream, but I'm not going to be doing any more reloading until I get over to my new house and I get everything set up. So that's what I wanted to let everybody know tonight, because I've got a ton of stuff I've got to do. I've got over $10,000 worth of collector Star Wars Legos I've got to sell, all in boxes. And, I got to get a bunch of stuff together and packaged up and everything ready to go.
How long till you move then, Echo?
I'm looking at max 90 days because I have to get doctors set up in Orlando, and I got to tell my doctors that are here and all my specialists that I see here that I'm going to be transferring to get all my records and all that.
Right.
But I'm hoping 90 days at the max, maybe 60. Really depends on how fast this Star Wars stuff goes. I'm going to start listing it on eBay and stuff. So.
Right. Wow.
See, I can get to that Google Drive. Still working on that drive. Get drive for desktop. Okay, I'll put it on the desktop. I thought I had downloaded desktop. Google, they never make up their mind what they want to do. Download drive for desktop.
Chapter is zinc.
I can't remember if I got it on this new hard drive, all that stuff, but I think I do. And the last time Andy posted that, you know. I know I ran into it.
Thanks, G Webs.
Downloading it.
You're going to be making quite a few trips then, aren't you?
No, I'm making one trip. I'm renting a U-Haul, and I've got a pickup truck and two guys, and a pickup truck, and I'm getting a U-Haul, whatever size I need. And I pretty much gave most everything that furniture wise to my wife, except for a couple things that I had from my mother.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sell a coffee table that I have, and then I'm gonna give her probably, I've got a $1,600 designer metal chair that's been acid washed, and it's all green color, from the way that it oxidized and stuff. And I'm gonna give that to her and stuff. So I don't need that kind of stuff, and not into that crap. So I'm just gonna get rid of all that, and I'm just taking all of my medical stuff, and then all of my shop, this room right here, and I've got garage stuff that's in the garage, and I've got a few more, quite a bit more gun building stuff in a third bedroom. So I got to kind of go through and consolidate some stuff, and then I've got to get rid of a bunch of other stuff that's just going to be a nightmare.
All right.
Roll off. I'm trying to find that thing. There we go. See if I can get to the drive now. Nah, I still signed into my other account. Piece of crap, Google.
What are you doing over there, cowboy?
Trying to switch Google account out because I'm filled up on one Google account. Gosh. So, trying to get all those things Andy posted. And the way they're designed is, even when you're in the drive and it'll say add another account and you add it, it just takes you back, and it doesn't even let you into the other account to even get it. That's Google for you. Google's almost like I think they're on drugs, whoever designed their software. Now it's wanting to verify the phone again. See what I'm talking about? It's basically got me trapped into a twilight zone where I can't get out of the goddamn drive that I'm in, even though you can change drives on the fly. Crazy Google.
Andy, is that a new link or a different link?
Same link.
Oh, okay.
I just posted it again for people that came in afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's more stuff you got to download, bro. You don't have that yet.
Like, wait a minute.
How much stuff? He's like, wait a minute. There's a lot of stuff here.
I said the heck with it and just saved it to a file as a zip file. Mess with it later.
Basically want me to buy more storage, and I'll never buy
I don't know. They're all PDF files. I just downloaded the ones I wanted, and saved them in a directory on my computer. So I don't know.
Well, I've got, let's see, 3 terabit hard drives, one 320 gigabyte hard drive, a 1 terabyte hard drive, all connected to my one desktop.
That's all?
Yeah, that's all I need.
I'm just saying that's all.
I have 5 terabytes total. Here.
I got at least 500 gigabytes of memes, political memes that I used to be mean on Facebook. So mean that they banned me.
I hate to even tell you how many terabyte hard drives I have hooked up to my desktop. I got 4 8 terabytes hooked up to it.
I spent more time on Facebook jail than on Facebook itself. I got so good at it, I was making insults as a reply to their stupid comments.
I was thinking there used to be one called Precision Rifle. But I thought, oh, here it is, Precision Hand Loading. There you go. I see it now. I remember that from a long time ago. It's downloading
What, the Lyman?
anyway. Says here, Precision. Yeah. no, I don't know what it is. Couldn't say right now. It says Precision Hand Loaded 1985 256 exceeds the maximum file size that Google can scan. This file will not be harmful to your computer. Download anyway, you retard. There we go. I got it now.
Okay.
Hey, Echo Ram wants to know, what did you do with your RCBS Summit press?
My RCBS Summit press.
Flushed it down the toilet.
I actually have it in a box.
Well, the heck was you then? Said it was damaged. Let's try some prep. Okay. Am I supposed to highlight them all?
I'm back here working. I'm extracting, putting Gord's reloading tool on my PC.
Hey, Reloader, that's the exact same one I'm messing with, the Cinnamon 20.3.
Okay. There we go. Run anyway. I think it was Reloader 762 sent me this the other day. I think it was him. Gordon's reloading too. Not to have it though. I want expert mode. Oh, nice.
This is the modern day version of a Mexican standoff.
Oh, closed out the wrong one.
So just staring at the camera.
My ear. What's going on, Echo? That coffee, boy. You crashed hard.
Yeah, I had a sugar crash, and now I feel like I'm just like I'm walking in concrete. Hasbro down here, gentlemen. He's a good subscriber of mine. He's a very nice guy. He has a question for loading a old 30-06. And basically, there's a couple of powders that are pretty well known for the 30-06. And I like using 4064, and then there is another one, and I'm trying to, and I don't want to get it wrong because sometimes I get the wrong nomenclature, but it's an IMR powder, and it's hold on here, let me get this out where I can.
We were talking about this a while back.
Yeah, it was Jamie and JH586 had brought it up one night, and I want to say it's 48.95. IMR 4895 and 4064 are good on
48.95 will only do, I think, one bullet weight. If I'm
yeah,
not mistaken.
it's bullet weights that you run into issues. If you're reloading for the M1 Garand, you cannot exceed 150 grains with a stock gas system and op rod. If you have a modified gas button in it, you can run heavier bullets, which increase the pressure and prevent you from damaging your op rod in the rifle. You can pretty much destroy a rifle by shooting the wrong bullet in there with a little too much pressure. They were really designed to shoot the NATO cartridge, which is a 147 grain 30 caliber cartridge, the same round that they use in the 7.62 by 51 NATO. It's a 147 grain 308 diameter bullet.
What are you eventually going to do with that Summit? Seriously. You thought
With
about it?
the Summit?
You just going to haul it around all that weight?
No, actually, if somebody wants that thing,
Yeah, you mentioned that one.
We could do a giveaway if somebody wants it. I mean, I hate to give anything like that away, but if you guys want it, if you think that's a good idea,
if you got muscles, guys, you're gonna have to take both arms and your whole upper body to the size of a piece of brass. Which
hold on
is
for
weird.
just a second, gentlemen.
I mean, this thing is hard. It's messed up. Some kind of defective out of the factory. Apparently, quite a few of them that way. 48.95. Yeah, surprisingly, 48.95 didn't cover as many bullet weights as I thought in the Hawk 6. That's what, according to my research. Like I said, it was limited to a lighter weight bullet. I forget what other rounds was real common. 40-64, a few others. Varget. I think Varget would work in it. Yeah.
Varget works in about everything, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good
you
powder.
can use Varget just about in any kind of cartridge for a rifle that's bottlenecked.
If that stuff ever gets, back down to affordable price, I gotta get some of it. Definitely.
I haven't seen it around here for a little while. I got quite a bit of it. I haven't needed any, but
I seen it one time. I was back during COVID. It came available, and the time I got it in a cart, boy, somebody whooped it up and swooped it up, and it was gone. And I think it was 1 pound containers they were selling. Powder Valley, actually.
yeah, when I was out Saturday there, I didn't see any Varget at either store.
Mm-hmm.
I got plenty. I'm fine.
How much you got of Varget? You got stock?
I think I got about 5 pounds left. I don't use it that much.
I got 1 pound container, or not quite 1 pound now.
Yeah, powder's really not much of an issue. I got about a minimum of 5 pounds of every powder I use, so should be okay.
Getting echoes going in and out here on the audio. Michael, he did send the Summit back, and they gave him another one, and it was bad. 2 in a row, if I'm not mistaken. If I still remember. Been a while.
What is a Summit? Is that just a single stage press?
Yeah, it's an oddball. I mean, they really made it look different and made it function weird. Some people's got them and they work. Echo had no luck with them. And it was horrible. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy when they're bad. They're that horrible when they don't damage your back, put it that way. Just sizing a piece of pull a muscle or slip a disc.
Wow, that is different looking.
Yeah, it's a. Mm-hmm. almost reminds you. Well, it comes down kind of like the, if I'm not mistaken, it comes down kind of like the RL1100 does. The head comes down, right?
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
everything's reversed. Everything's going down instead of up.
Yeah.
Neat looking.
I was supposed to be some, years ago, but it didn't work out that, way for him anyway. And he finally mech, and it works good. And the Lee turret still classic. I still want to get that thing down the road and get me a few head up different calibers and go. I'm still gonna keep the T7. I'll never 7 probably. May even leave it to my great grandson. He comes in tonight and goes, "It's gonna make."
I'm still trying to finish up my 45 MCP project. Now all I'm stuck with is powder, looking for large primers.
Yeah, I need to get busy on 45 too. I got a lot of bullets down there to load.
You got them from Brownells, that critter, but boy, they were high, $139 $1,000.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they were that high. They're higher than my local mom and pop shops here.
I got 700 of them done out of 1,000. Like 350 of them were small primers, and the rest were large primers.
It'll probably be about 6 weeks before I get my 45 back, so I got plenty of time to load some bullets for it.
We all were wondering.
I don't even have a 45.
Well, I did, but I sent it off to get worked on.
No, I mean, I don't even have that.
Time you had COVID in, time you had plants not working, time you had component shortages, China, Russia. We probably ain't gonna see no primers at least primers probably in the next
within the next
two
year,
to 3, probably over 4 years from now.
No, I think next year. Once that other
maybe
Texas comes online, I'm thinking about June, July of 2023. We can start seeing a lot of primers kick up.
But they can only make how many million per year though? One plant.
I don't know how much that.
But it'll help. Yeah, definitely help.
It'll help.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
That primer plant. What's the name of that primer company was?
It's a company out of Carrollton, Texas. It spent $100 million with bank financing and everything. The Texas, the Lone Star Armory out near Texarkana. The name escapes me at the moment.
I'll tell you what, those 2 gun stores that I went to over the weekend, they got more primers than what they're telling you they got. Because I saw one guy that went up and was looking for a certain primer, and the guy went in the back and got it for him. So they're only bringing out. They're not bringing out everything they got.
Yeah, they're playing the old. What do they call that? The pitch 22. They're making it seem they're artificially causing the market to increase price per volume by hiding their actual inventory. This has been a trick of commercial retailers for decades in situations where supply and demand has been restricted, and the prices go up because of it, because that's how capitalism works. And basically because you got to remember, the demand has gone up, but the manufacturers are producing them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they're expanding. Some of those expansions are already starting to hit market now. Remember when we were hearing about this about almost a year ago, that CCI, Winchester, Remington was stepping up and building a new primer manufacture plant, and you heard all that stuff almost about a year ago. Well, now a lot of these places they're in operation now, so you're starting to see an uptake in the primer. And if you've been selling primers for or say $100 for 1,000 versus 40, that's good money for you. So you're gonna want to, which is greedy and in my opinion a little creepy, but I know it does happen.
Hey,
Well, I
Michael,
know. Go ahead.
I'm on Interstate 20, 85 miles west of Fort Worth. Mile marker 345. You blink, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah, because like when I was at the first store I was at Saturday, you could get 300 large pistol primers, 300 small pistol, 300 large rifle, 300 small rifle. But now I might go over if I wanted. I'm not going tomorrow, but if I went tomorrow, now they may only let me have one tray of each one of those. But they always got them. I mean, there's always primers there when I go there.
And how much are those per 100 primers, Chris?
$10.99.
Holy shenanigans!
Yep.
How much?
That's
$10.99 a tray.
Jeez.
that is a lot of money, gentlemen.
Yep. Now the other store, the second store I went to Saturday. Now they've always got primers. You're allowed 300 per day. Of only 300 primers. Period. You can get like 100 small pistol, 100 large pistol, and 100 large rifle, and there's $7.99 a tray there. But they got a 300 per day minimum, or 300 per day is all you're allowed.
The only store I know in the South that does a tray like that is Academy Sporting Goods. All the others seem to sell by the brick.
But all I know is when you're up there at that first store I went to, when they run out on the shelves, a guy goes in the back and he fills that shelf back up again. So there's more primers in these gun stores.
Yeah.
I'll just quit reloading. I got 40,000 bullets. I can go shoot.
Yeah, James Pollard just said he got 1,000 primers for $89 at Cabela's, but the problem is our Cabela's here doesn't ever have them. They haven't had. I mean, they get them, but they're gone in 15 minutes when they get them.
Yeah.
I might pay that if I had no hazmat. I needed a box or two, which I probably do need a box or two, but that's the most I pay. They were that way actually last year, 89 at a local store here in Athens.
Eastland, Texas. Eastland. Like I said, 85 was 80 miles west of. No, it's about 75 miles west of Weatherford. I don't care. I got a 100-yard driveway. Somebody comes up there driving around up there, you're probably going to get shot. I don't know you.
Chris, like, I don't know you. I don't want to know you.
Somebody had that. Said they had 4350 stream.
See, that's weird. It must be like different across the state. Like, I can get H4350 at 3 different stores here in Ohio right now.
Now, that's a little bit better right there, Michael.
That's a good deal. Mm-hmm. See, because H4350, that stuff is like gold. Hey, has anybody seen like H1000?
Getting $6 for $100 primers yesterday. Where's this at, Michael? What store?
Now that second store I went to Saturday, a couple months ago, they were $6.99 a tray, but now they've upped them to $7.99.
Better.
Yeah, where are you seeing H4350 at, Chris? Hasbro's been looking for it for a while. Is there anywhere that you found it that do they ship?
No, not the local stores that I go to, but yeah, they had H4350 at I know the Sportsman's Den had it. Yeah, because I got to pay, even if I shipped him one, I got to pay hazmat on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you would have to pay hazmat, so it would be like, whatever the product was plus an additional $17-18.
That's I can get. I
Yeah.
drive from Indiana.
It took me 2.5 hours to get from Terrell, Texas to Eastland, Texas. And that was driving 95 miles an hour.
Hasbro, I've seen it at Finn, Feather and Fur in Ashland. I've seen it at Sportsman's Den in Shelby, Ohio. But man, I'd hate to see you make that drive and then they get here and they don't have it.
What you can do is go ahead and subscribe to Chris from the 740s channel. If click on his icon, and if not, his channel's on my homepage under channels, and go ahead and subscribe to him. He does some driving videos where he goes to different places showing people the ammunition that they have in stock on hand at these stores, and keep up with him. And maybe you guys can work something out. You know, if you're having that hard time to get 4350, I'm sure he wouldn't mind doing it for you. You PayPal him or do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, even if he wanted to drive
or drive yourself
to Ohio, I mean, I would. Yeah, see, he's 1.5 hours from Cincy, and I'm 3 hours from Cincy.
Reload from 50 BMG. They're 500, 1,000 primers.
500 for 1,000 primers. Oh my gosh, my buddy's got a stockpile of 50 BMG primers. That's crazy.
With that kind of price, I'd be finding out how to reload those primers.
You'd get Critter get in trouble because they would bust him thinking he's running a meth lab. He's grinding up all that red sulfur off of the end of matchsticks, trying to make primers out of it. He's like, he's
deliver 50,000 matches by the end of the day. And that's to load up 3 of them.
Yeah. Critter's down there. He's got a cigarette just dancing in his mouth, and he's compressing red sulfur.
So I'm going back through this video that I shot Saturday, and they had, these are the powders I see so far. They had Tight Group, HP 38, Long Shot, H110, HS6, 43, H43-1. There we go. They had Lil Gun. They had CFE Black, Levolution Powder, US 869, CFE 223, H322, H1000. It looks like they got about 5 pounds of that sitting there. H50 BMG.
Oh boy.
I didn't go down far enough to see what all they had in IMR. They had a ton of IMR powder. I didn't see any 4350 in that video. But I'll keep a lookout for them, and I can buy some, and then maybe we can. I go to Cincinnati every now and then. There's a gun store I go to down there. Maybe we can work something out. I can get some to him.
Yeah, maybe there's something in his neck of the woods that you can use, and you guys can do a little swap. Little what do they call that? There's a name in Tennessee in the southern states that they use for that. What is it called? It's something swapping.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can't remember. My brain. One too many minor strokes.
Bartering?
Bartering. Yes, there we go. Bartering.
So what you been doing today, Andy?
Work all day. I'm not retired yet.
Yeah, that's right. It's Friday. I got to head out. I'm heading to my daughter's again.
Up at 5 a.m. At work, it's about 6:45. I get home usually around 3:30, but we're so busy, and I'm on salary, and they're asking me to stay, so I'm not making extra money and giving them an extra 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
My internet just quit for some reason. I wonder if somebody hit a telephone pole somewhere.
That has happened to me.
Get me started on the internet. God. I told in a phone text today, I told the tech support, I says, fiber optics, bunch of crap when it ain't working. It ain't worked since November. We're so sorry to hear it ain't been working for you since November, sir. And I said, yeah, I bet you are.
I'm like, not as sorry as you're going to be when you refund 90% of my bill.
I've been having audio issues tonight. Audio's been
Yeah, you have.
I reset when I got up today. I reset the ONT router. A lot of times that helps. It seems to bring it back up. It didn't work. It's been. They say supposedly it's an out. Is why it's totally kaput. So we'll figure.
I was just sitting here talking, and I said everything went blank.
I was walking around the neighborhood the other day, and I look up, and I can tell now when the little boxes on somebody's house. I go, "Yeah, there's somebody. I bet they don't know. They don't have. They got upload problems. They're probably paying the full $100 bill. I'm getting $30 off a month, getting discounts. But people are still signing up in this neighborhood for this crap. If they only knew."
Oh yeah, and they'll continue signing up for it because they've heard that fiber optic is the greatest thing in the world. And you know what? I was under the same impression. So when I move over, I'll see what it's all about, because where I'm moving, the guy has high speed, the highest speed fiber optic you can get. So we're gonna find out how fast it is, as just a generic comparison, unscientific, what we call little redneck science.
If they can ever figure it out here, it'll be good. But it's going to take a while. Maybe a year, I suspect.
Just finish up my 45 HCPs. That's it. Then I'm gonna quit reloading for at least a year until all this stuff starts. I'm able to get stuff online. I got plenty of bullets to shoot. I just gotta go and shoot it.
It's coming up on 7:30.
Yep. Why don't we go ahead and start winding this down, AR, and you start calling off the chat. And tonight, let's start from the bottom, AR, where the most newest message is, and work our way up so that make sure we get people that are in the room, and then we'll go ahead and announce the people that have been here for a while a little bit later.
I was going to do that. Michael Hurtnick, Andy79Z28 over here in the panel, Uncle Jim, Hasbro, Broke Loader, James Pollard, so MacMan over here, Reloader 762, Uncle Jim, James Pollard called, Hasbro, Reloader, Alaska One Andy, JH586 is with us. Check his show out next, guys. Hasbro, Tim S, Uncle Jim 2, JH586. Ram 4x4. Who else? Let's see. Tactical Fud, Guns and Barbecue. G Webs, Cranky Cletus. Appreciate you dropping in, Cranky. Who else? Andy, Hurtnick, Tactical Fud. Broke Loader 2. He's with us. John. Hey, Uncle John. Drew Bradley's with us. Called Mac Man. Hey, Mac. He's using that nice press today. The Corvette of presses. Dale Pugh is with us. Appreciate Daniel God is my judge is here. And Uncle Jim too. I call almost to the top guys. Idaho Rogers, USMC. He joined us this evening. Rollis Carvelis. Hey, Rollis. Bradley McMahon. Walter Bunning jumped in again. Poog. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but let me know if I'm not. Michael Hertnick. Tim S. 76 Rebel. SST AMC. Appreciate you dropping in. Guns and Barbecue. Let's see. Walter Bunning. I think that's about it. Low balling out before the show started.
Oh yeah, low balling. Hey, buddy.
I think I hadn't heard from him since then. That's
Yeah,
it.
I hadn't.
You gonna go around the panel or?
Yeah, however you want to do it. I just wanted to tell everybody real quick. Thanks for coming out tonight. And stay tuned on the channel because we're gonna be doing some stuff as soon as I get moved in over there. I'm gonna do some videos showing you what I'm starting with, and then show you what I come up with. So stay tuned for that. And as the world turns, let's see here. I'm just gonna go next to you, or no, I'll go over to Chris.
Yep. Thanks. Appreciate you guys having me on. Appreciate everybody out in the side chat as always. I'm going to have my unboxing video coming out tonight from Andy down there, and new video Tuesday, new video Thursday, and live chat on Wednesday night. Even though I don't have anything set up yet, but I'll figure it out. Going with the flow.
Send me a link, brother, if you're not doing anything important, and I'll come on there and help you out if you need it.
Yeah, I think I kind of thought maybe we'd just kind of do like we did tonight. We'll just get all the regulars on and we'll just have fun. So, yeah. You down for that, AR?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. That's what we'll plan on then. What are you up to, Andy?
Well, I got that new annealer in, the ugly annealer. It works really great, man. I really like it. I plan to put up a video on that as soon as I get the time to shoot it. And got 2 new molds for casting zinc. So hopefully I'll get some videos up. It depends on my timing. I'm putting a lot of extra time at work, so it's screwing with me. But we're going to do some new videos.
Awesome.
Critter, what you got going, buddy?
Do I now?
Anything new?
Not well. No, not really.
All right. We appreciate you guys coming in. Good to have you, Chris. Good to have you, the Rogue Zinc Master. Good to have you, Critter. Echo was late. What, you sleeping? You were asleep, weren't you?
Yeah, I fell. I passed out on the couch.
I was sleeping for some odd reason. Anyway, we appreciate all you guys coming by in the side chat tonight. Have a good one. We'll see you on the flip side. Night, all.
You guys.
Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it.